Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings to everybody. Let's keep up with our euro currency. So the first stage of our trading plan is done, and it was really nicely happened. Now we are watching what will happen next. We have on the table two important moments. First of all, still the discussion of the stimulus that, as we said in the weekly report, has a crucial moment for just to happen. It will be either today or tomorrow if no stimulus will be signed. It's really big chances that we will not see any stimulus till the elections, because the last 2 days before the elections it will be busy time, and hardly the candidates, the president, the politicians will have the time to deal just with the stimulus, because they will have a lot of different jobs. So this is first moment. Second moment, we have the European Central Bank on the table. And currently, as we said, we think that it's not really big probability that the central bank will change its rhetoric, because yes, we see some difficulties in the economy impact from the second wave of the pandemic, but it's just starting to happen. It doesn't show yet the full power. From that standpoint, it seems that currently it's not yet the time to promise some additional stimulus or something of that sort. That's why I think that European Central Bank will try to postpone this discussion on the December, where they should obviously tell about the support. So increasing of the bond purchasing program, or providing just stimulus and liquidity, something of that sort. That's our opinion. Meantime, as we are coming to the final stage of the pre-election period, investors trying to possess on the results. And currently, based on the polls, based on the overall market view, Biden has more chance to win. We talked a lot about this stuff, and just to not repeat everything here, is two words, keep it simple. Biden win promises rally on the riskier assets and on the United States dollar rivals, which is a euro actually is, because Biden's policy and Democrats' policy is based on the growth of the economy. It means providing more stimulus, greater budget deficit, greater inflation. So that supports idea for weaker dollar and rally correspondingly on other assets, which is euro. And from that standpoint, we expect that euro, actually pure technically, not just by results of the elections, should reach OP target around 19 even, it's 19.05. But in the perspective of the elections result, we think that this week it could be 1980, it's 107 extension of the butterfly. Potentially, it could be challenging on the top, as we said, and reaching of this XOP of the same pattern around 1240. Why we do not consider the taking 1240 this week? Because market stands above the overbought area, but you consider the overbought is coming close to the XOP. Well, in the beginning of the week it was a bit lower, and well, if it will keep going, in this case, even the results of the elections could reach this or next week XOP target. But then, as we estimated in our fundamental background, fundamental analysis, the situation is not really very friendly for a rally on the euro currency, at least currently. And we still think that we could see deeper retracement in the euro in perspective of the November and December, because, well, we suggest that could be some difficulties for announcement of the results of the elections due to the mailing voting process. And in this time, end of financial year, coming holidays, the Thanksgiving Day, Christmas. For this period, investors will sit on their hands in the risk-free assets. I think that's money market tools, dollar, treasury bonds, something of that sort. That will increase demand for the dollar. And from that standpoint, well, euro could jump on the buying victory, but hardly it will be starting point of the long-term rally. Probably a rally will start a bit later. That's what we expect to get. So on the short-term situation, now we consider reaching of this level. On the 4-hour time frame chart, take a look. That's our suggestion that market should reverse right at the confidence around 18 area on 18. It's worked nice. Indeed, appearing on the grabber last week and on Monday as well. Suggest taking out of these lows. That has happened. And the nearest support where the upward action could start, as we still have the bullish context, exists right here. And that has happened. So market has shown bounce right up from this level. So if you have taken the long position yesterday, you could move stops to the break-even and see what will happen. On the hourly chart, you could see that also this type of action, actually it reminds the triangle. So take a look, it stands independent. This potential also has the bullish feature, because this is the symmetrical triangle on the upward trend. And it suggests, at least from the odds point of view, it's upward continuation. Here you could build a lot of butterflies. That's why actually our butterfly here this exists. Here is also minor butterfly could be formed, something of that sort. You could estimate targets by yourself. But for us, it's more important the upward action reaching of the 1905 area. So if you still would like to take the position, you could consider these levels. So as first upward action has started, you could consider this 1824, 1817 level, where you could take the long position with this, again, with the stops below the confidence on the 4-hour time frame chart. Those stops will be at the same point. Well, this entry will be not as pleasant as the previous one, because on the previous entry you already could move stops to the break-even. Here you will carry some risk, but it will be very small. It's approximately 25-30 pips. So for this trade, that's not really a big amount of the stop order. Well, and then let's keep watching what will happen. We need to see that market is moving higher, and we do not want to see the breakout of the downside, the confidence support. That will be bad sign, and the raising of the butterfly as well. So that's what we intend to do on EUR currency.